See you like last time. Hi, everybody. Claudia Borges from Canada and Kulwinder Samra, also from Canada. Two entrepreneurs that love being here on our Mentor Monday in Dave and Gabby's international Zoom room. We want to say hello to our friends from Kenya. I don't know if Hattie is in Kenya, but Beatrice and Margaret are. So Beatrice and Margaret, it's good to see you. Hi, Margaret. How are you?
Hi.
Very good. And the person from the Yahweh is saying hi to us. It's good to talk to you. So we are now online and we have a good topic for you. We wanted to talk about why people are starting these kind of businesses. And when we say these kind of businesses, they're businesses from home. So everybody's looking for an additional form of income. And not only now, even our parents, our mothers, and everyone is always looking for entrepreneurship. And it's become a very popular word. People say, I'm an entrepreneur. So we wanted to talk about what entrepreneurship means to us and what it means to you. So we hope you are able to participate. I'm going to just start and I'm going to just put a video for 2 minutes, which is the story of For Life, 2 or 3 minutes. And then I'll give you my opinion on what I think, what entrepreneurship means to me. Then Kulwinder will take over. And anybody that wants to participate, remember, this is your mentorship. This is your room. And we love for you to talk. We don't want to be the only ones talking. So I'm going to share my screen so I can start sharing with you the story of For Life. And For Life is the company that most of us share in common. This is what helped us become a family. And this is For Life story. So let's play 2 minutes and I will put it on the chat, the link to this video so that you can continue watching on your own.
I've spent much of my career in the health and network marketing industries. I've always loved the idea of seeing a need and working hard to fulfill that need. I came to a point in my career where I really wanted to focus on research. That's when I learned about transfer factors. The science and studies were impressive, but I knew that it would take the efforts of many capable and committed people to bring transfer factors to the marketplace. And I knew the first person I needed to convince was my wife, Bianca, because this endeavor would greatly impact our family.
When they sat us down and we're like, we're going to start this company, it's all about transfer factor and targeting the immune system. We were like, okay, that sounds great. But they simplified it and they told us that it's going to change people's lives because their health is going to improve. And then we're going to provide an opportunity for them to live good, healthy lives, but also provide opportunities to spend more time with their families.
Transfer factors, well, they sounded amazing, but I also knew the effort it takes to start a new business, the hard work, the sacrifice, that total commitment that's necessary to be successful. And honestly, I wasn't sure I had it in me to go through all of that. But any doubt I had disappeared after I experienced the power of transfer factors for myself.
The goal of taking transfer factor to the world was always about helping people get healthier and getting that product to as many people as possible. A product of that level that does what our product does can only come from one place, and that's For Life.
We weren't selling enough product fast enough. We had a good base of distributors and they were working hard, but the company just wasn't growing as quickly as we had all hoped. I think we had moments like all distributors do. We began to question if we were going to make it. And at one particularly low point, I had to go to our small group of employees and tell them that if things didn't change, we wouldn't last beyond 30 days. I really dreaded having that conversation. I'll never forget seeing Bianca stand up and say, "We are not giving up. What we have to share is too important. If I have to sell transfer factor on the street corner, we will be successful."
I remember that day well. It was hard. It's in moments like these, you have to dig down deep. Hold fast to your core beliefs, the passion of the dreams that got you started in your journey in the first place. Our convictions really do carry us through those hard times.
When we decided that we were going to be the transfer factor company, everything started to fall into place. More and more people signed up as customers and distributors. Sales picked up. We survived those 30 days and many, many more. In fact, we have grown consistently every year since.
I remember when I was 15 years old, my dad took me on a trip to Brazil, just me and him and some other people from For Life. And it was a really special trip for me to see him in his element. I mean, I'm 15 years old. I'm kind of, not super engaged, but it was really special to see him and what it meant to him, what the company meant to him, and then also to see him interact with the people there, with the company and just the people of Brazil. It was a really special experience.
You remember, David, during those early days when things were hard, some people said we should pay an experienced person in the industry to be our distributor. We didn't want to do that. We wanted to attract people who believed in what we were doing as much as we did. We would not have survived without our distributors. They took a huge chance on us and on For Life. They never gave up. That trust still inspires us to do our very best to help them make their dreams come true.
Well, as you can see, I could play the whole video and I just did half of it, 4 minutes and 22 seconds. And I'm just going to click on that link so I can share with everyone. Wasn't that a cool video, Kulwinder?
It is amazing. That's
It's amazing.
always as a human, if like you start learning a belief, that's like the big compound implement. If like you're believing yourself, you can do anything. That's like my favorite quote and my journey to, like, I always think believe. That's like the first thing. If like you believe yourself, the people around you, they can start believing you because you are in the right path. You have a choice. You can do whatever you want to do. But when you make a choice and you start believing yourself, everything is a possible. I think nothing is impossible. That's like life.
Exactly. I'm just going to point out before I pass it completely to Kulwinder, a couple of notes that I took from the video. And I don't know if you have maybe a memorable sentence that caught your attention and you want to share it in the chat. But I want to tell you a couple of things that I wrote as I was watching that video. And so it makes you think that the first thing that the owners of this company thought was that they needed people. She said the efforts of many people was what was going to make it happen. And so you realize that they have the formula, they can actually sell it if they want as a company, so they can distribute it. But they decided two things: that they could bring health to the world and that they could help families by helping them make more money so that they could have more time with their families. And so I want you to park it and stop right there and ponder on that. Right now, we could be taking or buying transfer factor from an online website. Like they could have just simply put it as a product so that we could purchase it and they would still bring transfer factor to the world. But they said, what if we have this amazing product that helps people health, but we can also help people bring income home? And this is where the turnaround is, because they're thinking not only of themselves, but they're thinking we can move faster by getting a lot of people to talk about what we have. And this is what compound interest is. And so compound interest is you're not doing this on your own. If you have a team and your team grows and you have something that you want to share and you shared it and somebody else shared it and that person that shared it again. So that starts accumulating. And this is the beauty of this business. The other thing that maybe if you're new, you don't know, Kulwinder and I have been a little bit in this company, is that one of the slogans that they had before was taking transfer factor to the world. And so taking transfer factor to the world meant exactly that when I started this company, I remember they were saying every single kitchen cabinet is going to have a bottle of transfer factor in the next 20 years. And look at what happened. The pandemic came and lots of people needed to build their immune system, sales went up. And so as we continue to believe and we continue to talk, we're going to make that dream happen. And the other important thing that I got from this part of the video is that it was not always easy for them. And so we think that because the company is built in 150 countries with 26 companies around the world, they said they didn't even know if they were going to survive the first 30 days. And and so if you think and you go back, this company started with a few employees and a big dream. And that big dream, they say that, and we know this story, Kulwinder and I have heard it many times, that even when David Lisenby said, I don't know if we're going to survive, the ever famous sentence that you heard, because I've heard it many times, was that Bianca Lisenby said, even if I have to go out in the street and sell it in the corner, this company will succeed. And so they actually did many business opportunities and information sessions, you can call it whatever you want, in their own living room. And so, and then just to finish, she said, with passion and dreams and strong convictions, we became the Transfer Factor company. As you know, 2021 for us, or 2020 for us, now we are not only the Transfer Factor company, we are the immune system company, which says a lot about us. Like, it says a lot on the 22 years that this company has been, that you, Bansi, Beatrice, Florence, Rosalind, Maggie, you are part of the immune system company. So what is everybody taking care of right now with this big virus going around the world? The immune system, and you are part of the immune system company. So that's what I love about this. Like, you know what, you can have your own business, you can have a job, you can even have 2 or 3 different network marketing and direct selling, whatever you want, that's fine too. But one thing that we need to recognize today is that there is nothing more important than your immune system. And to be part of the immune system company, when you're taking something that is helping babies and older people, seniors, people that are healthy, get healthy, maintain the health, people that are sick, they get better. It's just amazing. So I want to pass it on to Kulwinder, and she will continue, but don't leave her talking alone. If you want to start talking, please raise your hand or start commenting. We want to participate with you on this. We want to be your partners on Monday Mentor. Thank you, Kulwinder.
Thank you, Claudia. And I'm so thankful you are believing us, and we are running this marathon race. We can count on each other. When we need each other, we have to be like a backup thing, like how I'm asking 3-4 people in a room, can I make you a co-host? Only Vancy get back to me. She said, like, no problem. Thank you, Vancy, for taking over. We are all together. And how is even like a Claudia share with us, like video content. Similar, like 20 minutes ago, she asked me, can you do a Mentor Monday with me? Because I have to go and do something. I said, sure, I'm home today. And that's like the one thing we have to believe ourselves, and we have to be ready always. Like, we are taking a choice. This is our choice. Nobody is forced. Nobody gonna do anything for each other, but only we are the one who make a choice. Now we are taking a chance. We get together and we're gonna bring a change. That's like my kind of like a simple explanation, even like how much I inspire when I go in a first convention. And I'm saying we are in the right direction. What like I choose when I'm talking to her, she said, like, you can do a Mentor Monday. The word quickly came in myself, in my head, entrepreneurship. We are all entrepreneurs. How? Like, like sometime we get like so many degrees, we get certifications, but like when we use that, we get in that field and we get like a perfect, like in my all like life, in my journey, I'm saying nothing is a perfect until you leave this earth, because we are everyday learners. Like, if you are humble to learn new things, or you are humble to explore new things, that's that kind of person and personality and good vibes I am by myself. I believe myself, whatever I'm doing or I'm gonna start, nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. That's the way I explore my life. I'm gonna share like word entrepreneurship. I think there's nothing more beautiful than someone who goes out of their way to make life beautiful. For others, we are all here for each other. if like you think back and forth, like we are all here for to make our life better, and we are helping each other and guide them with the passion and love. That's like the main thing we all want to do, and we are doing in this entrepreneurship. That's the definition in my own words I feel and I see. If I see and think entrepreneurship is an mission. It's not like it's a already built thing. This is a mission. We are building an empire and leave a legacy for family. What a beautiful like this lifestyle is. Doesn't matter how far we reach and how we are going, but it is like a beautiful. We are building whatever we are building, what level we are. This is like a information we are sharing with each other, or we are grasping from each other, because everybody have a different experience with even like any market or any field or any profession you will see. If other way we are looking, entrepreneurship is not easy, but you can do it because this is a marathon. That's like my life experience. I always say it is not easy, but even your life journey, doesn't matter what level and where or what country are you. This is a marathon. If like you believe yourself, you are running, you are doing whatever you need to do, but like you didn't see where you want to be reached there, but at least you start. This is a marathon. Don't give up. You need to run a few years as an entrepreneurship in your life with others, not alone, with others, and believe you can do it. But mostly what I felt like as an entrepreneurship life, first few years are sometimes a challenge. We gave up. The give up is not like a solution for entrepreneurship, or even like your simple life, doesn't matter. Like forget about entrepreneurship, even like you're doing your job, your employees, your colleagues. Sometimes as a new person, it's very hard to fit in. Even like you start your studies, it's not easy. You have to be continuous, then you reach and go do something. And the other thing I find, entrepreneurship is not an idea about making happen. I think you are so far with me. It is not like an idea you can make it happen. I can see you heard our mentor brother, Dave Daughtry, Gabri Daughtry. And if we are saying about like a David and Bianca Listenbees, their story or many more other stories from entrepreneurship or leaders, you heard it like already. And if like you pause for a second, you have your own story, you have your own journey. It is easy. Nothing is easy. That's like myself, I find before always like I'm very good believer in a God. I always say, God, why me? Why this? Why that? Right? But I'm very spiritual believer and I'm blessed. I have like strong belief, whatever I'm doing, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it. Doesn't matter. I don't have any like a fear. I can do it. I always believe myself like I can try. And for trying, I fell in so many different like funnels, like even lots of people in this call. You guys know I'm a mother for 6. I get twice a twin. I'm just like a 23-year-old when I have like 5 kids. And it is easy. Nothing is easy, but I believe myself. I decide I'm going to complete my family, but God gave me like a double. It's like twins. I start like believing myself. I decide I'm gonna stay home with kids and I'm gonna give a full-time mom job and wife job. I did it. Then like after 3 years, I decide I'm gonna start like something from home. My husband said like, you're crazy. How are you gonna be like take care of kids and do things inside? But I started entrepreneurship where my journey take a different direction from teaching to other teacher for entrepreneurship. I believe I stay 18-year home with kids at home and I get like very successful in my life because like I'm a full-time mom. I give like whatever your child need and your family need. And I create an income and from home, then I fell in love and love, I can say, but that's a cosmetic company. And I get like so many trips. I'm like in my country, like a country and company, I'm in a third or fourth position always. I didn't know how I did it, but I have a belief whatever I'm doing right. And then like all of a sudden story change. I lost one of my child, and where I fell in a health side. One way is like very tragic moment, and the other way I'm still believing God, whatever is like moments come and change my life and change my destiny. When I chose this company, the first video you heard like the same from as like as a family person sharing their thoughts and beliefs. What is their belief? You see how like Bianca's kids, like two girls, like sitting and sharing their father's vision, and their mother as a wife. You always maybe like a believe and agree with me. Women can do anything. Women have a big heart, but like sometimes we couldn't find our voice. We always need a man. We need a family. When we make like decision together, communication with each other, I think we make a successful decision. That's like my thought. And so far, I think it's worked like this way too. And you guys like see that video Claudia play. How David come with the idea and how Bianca take action. She said, yes, David, we can do it. If I need to like stay in a street of corner and sell that transfer factor, we can do it. Look how they mortgage their house, how they start their dream. We are in with them. Now we have a like a little bit easy journey, we can say, I can say, because they create the product. They are like helping us to just like open your mouth and share with others. It is hard, no, but it is easy, no, but it is a possible. That's like my belief. It is a possible, but it's not a easy. If like we are saying and believing ourselves, what is a choice we make and we create this decision, we are going with this company. Why we choose only for life? Entrepreneurship, like you can do with the other companies, you can create the product. But like when you are listening, somebody is talking to you, your heart pumping and your mind is saying, oh yes, oh yes. That's the way like I find when we go in a first convention. I saw David's mom come on a stage when she shared her story. I don't know, 10-15 minutes she speak. I'm in my big tears and I'm like holding Claudia's hand. We are both in a convention and we are saying, Claudia, yes, we make a right decision. Claudia, we are doing this. We are doing this. We are both crying and we are listening. So far, 7 years, I started in 2015, 6 years. I'm continuous believing myself. I'm in a right path and right journey. Success didn't came in like a one day, but like I'm saying, I'm creating my own family's legacy. If I can say, there's like a 2 word, it's like a different way I can tell you through my experience. Like one way we can say, I can say, learn to build and share. This is an entrepreneurship business, doesn't matter what company, what level you are. You have to build something and you have to be learned. And the other way you can say, mostly people are same like myself, I think before too. I can't sell. I can't like tell. This is not like a true. I say you can use word sell, even like you're gonna say like this is like selling. I can say, yes, it is selling. And the other way, I can use like a word, I use this product and I use this like a kind of services. I use this kind of work. I love to tell you. When we like start using, but is these words coming from experience when we start like learning, because learning never ends. That's why we are like doing even like this mentor Monday calls. We are learning from each other. And if you both learn both ways, how you're going to use this technology or words, how you're going to play around, I think you will become an unstoppable person. Even like most people on this call, I can give an example, Dr. Azina, Jesse, and like many more people in like all around this world, we will see when you come unstoppable, or you are be a desperate, like you want to be do it this, like you want to be create this legacy, I think anything is unstoppable. But like believe me, nothing is easy. As a mother or as a family person or as a sometime we are talking about I'm in this country or that country, is some money parts, nothing is easy, but you have to be believe yourself. You are not waiting for accidental happen. You are working for attentional happening. You are believing yourself, whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna be do attentionally. When you start believing yourself, you come as a leader, you can do it. Like this is like only we need from each other. That's like the purpose of even like Mentor Monday. We are encouraging each other. Let's do it. You're gonna do it. But when we start like come very powerful inside, I think nothing is gonna be stopped, but like nothing is easy. I can leave you with this like one code. Never too young to start any empire. Never too young to start an empire. Never too old to choose a new dream or chase new dreams. If we are saying all our dreams can come true if we have a courage to pursue them. And I believe chase the vision only. What is the vision? What you are deciding to see, not the money. The money will end up following you. Think big. That's like my today's like just like a little 20 minutes before I heard like we can do a Mentor Monday call, like nobody can available. I said like I will take it over. That's like the mission we are doing all together because we are counting on each other. We're gonna do it and we are doing with the right stuff. If anybody on this call, you have any question or concern, you're gonna share your input, like what is you are thinking about this. I'm gonna be open a floor for you. Just raise your hand one by one. We can do continue this because I love interaction, like we can talk to each other. And that way, that's like my whole life with the teaching experience. I think everybody is a unique. Everybody have a something, but we do things differently because we are two minds, we are two bodies. And if you have any question, you can raise your hand and we can like talk or what you think about like today's topic. It's an entrepreneurship. You are feeling proud yourself, like what you decide and what you are doing, you're feeling proud and getting a strong belief yourself, whatever you are doing on daily basis or weekly basis or monthly basis or yearly basis, how you break up yourself, like as an entrepreneurship, you are taking that advantage. I can mute myself like a couple minutes, like share your thoughts, what you're thinking, and I will open a floor or mic for you. I think like you can unmute and share your thoughts, what you think about like today's topic. Anybody? Bensi, you wanna like share any thoughts or anybody, you wanna raise your hands and we can bring you on mic, then you can share your thoughts, what you think about like today's topic and how we gonna go. We need a collaboration. We need to talk to each other. If not, then I can give you one other tip for attentional growth. If I'd like to mentor on how to approach new people to talk to them about the business. Alice, thank you very much. You know, like mostly myself, like as a teacher to come a listener, that's like the best tip I can say. Mostly when we are talking to anybody or any new person, how we approach the first thing. Mostly what I see and acknowledging and changing myself. Mostly we go to approach the person, they can buy from us, they can join us, right? But like from your heart, find about like what is your core value. I'm going to meeting Alice and I'm gonna give her something. I'm gonna give her service or I'm gonna teach her something new. Mostly entrepreneurship failure I'm finding I'm going with the humble from my heart, I'm going to be recruit that person. Now I'm changing that direction. I want to know more you, and I want to know more what are you using and what are you doing. We need to like start a communication. Where's like I'm finding I have a gap. That's why I'm still diamond. I didn't grow up in the further, because I always think like if I give you a sample to try, or if I'm talking to you, you can join me, but that didn't work. Now through my experience, I'm saying I'm gonna be changed. I need to give a value. Then the person will ask you, what are you doing? And that answered your question, Elise, if or not, or anybody else, if like you don't want to be like a speak, you're gonna be right in the comments. We will like, I will try my best to like answer your question. I'm not an expert, or I'm not like I'm gonna say when we are saying I'm not expert. I can coach. I'm a coach for happy, healthier, good vibes. I'm a teacher from like 25 years. What I do, I always say we need to collaborate. You are all unique, but like I can share my experience. That experience fit with your knowledge, you can take it over. And if like anybody more, not like asking any question, or you can write in a talk, I can like try my best to like explain. If like, you know, like I don't know how many people you heard about John Maxwell. Sometimes I'm reading his 5-minute quotes or videos, and what they give you, they inspired you. You're in the right path and right direction. I can give you my experience. Think about like I done my master's. Without doing my master's, before even like doing my 10th grade certification, I come a teacher. Then I fell in love on that passion. When my direction changed, when I come a mother, I don't want to leave my kids outside in a babysitter. Like that's like my thought and my belief. And but like living in Canada, you need an income. Where I find I need to do something, then even my husband said like we can survive with the one income, but like you can take care of kids. I'm more than that. I start like something, but I need to take action. How always even Dave said like you have to learn your ABCD. I believe myself, I gonna add something or I gonna do. And even like when we are talking about John Maxwell, he always like talking about intentional growth. But most of the time as a humans, what we do, even like joining the entrepreneurship or joining this company is nothing gonna happen. But we need to take action. Where you always heard Dave, Claudia, Gabby, or so many, Jesse, Dr. Agina, look at that, like his busy schedule, but he's running these meetings 5 days a week. What is the reason behind? This is a attentional growth. It's not accidental. He's like working on that project. He fell in love. He doing with a passion. He find a time. That's me as a mother. I will do that. At least I missed like your point. If like you wanna open your mic, you can talk to me like what you said. Know the value of what I carry. You know, like when we are talking about values, it's a core value. As a mother, what kind of things you are doing or you want to do for your family? You don't want to be like feed them bad. You don't want to be like leave them alone. They don't have any your time because you're crazy for your work. These kind of core values and time. You love cooking. How the passionable or with the love you cook food, and then you feed a family. When we are creating this entrepreneurship, there's the two things I'm finding. The first thing, how passionate like I am, how much I love this product myself, because if I didn't use, how I can tell this product do this to you. And the other way is a knowledge. If like you are not like studying this product, how we can approach the person. That's like the value I'm saying. That's the value we can give. Like now, even when we are talking about like a compliance, FDA, these kind of things, something is a different. Okay, thank you. No problem, Alice. Yeah, but like we are always here, or if like you wanna be talk to me after I'm on all groups, you can talk to me personally. I can share my experience. And the other thing, sometimes it's like take a time, like as an entrepreneurship or as any business or as a teacher, if I give you a lesson once and that value didn't collect yet, but like we have to whole year we go and class and learn more and more until we learn, then we get a certification. Same thing with the entrepreneurship. We are starting, sometimes we meet a person once, it's click go very well. We are super happy, as like doesn't matter what field, what profession you are. But sometime we go 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, right? Now you're gonna be like a how we can identify yourself, like your approach, which one is working better. We need to learn undocumented. Mostly a person like me too. I think I'm gonna be remember everything, but like sometimes we forget. But we need to like documented ourselves. Like I talked to Alice today. I'm telling about an energy drink. I'm telling about her my experience. I'm telling about what is the benefit for energy drink. Okay, now when we are talking about goals and dreams, like you already come on that like question like a little bit more closer, right? When we are like telling these things, if we are not documented, and next time I'm talking to Alice you again, and how it like changed. Like sometime when we are like hearing in these kind of calls, they are saying stories tell, facts sell. What does that mean? Like say, for example, we are all new in entrepreneurship, and Dave Daughtry and David Bianca, they are already see and feel that experience. We are sharing their story. And like lots of time we said, this company didn't work or this plan is not working. I'm not believing on that. I'm saying everything is working the way of we are taking. If I'm saying like I'm still stuck with a diamond, didn't work, but like I see people make a presidential in 2 years. What is the difference? They are more desperate. They put more efforts. They put on more times. If like we all learn, like that's why we need like to follow our leaders and listen to them, because they experimental examples in front of us. That's the way I think. Even like if we are asked a big question to ourselves, what I'm doing and how I'm doing. If in like a couple days after you analyze that like a question again and reframe yourself, if it's not working, we need to take a direction. Say, for example, from any country to like we are going to one destination to second destination. Now we are so dependent on the map, Google Maps or like the other apps. We don't take a direction, and we are so confident this app gonna give us like a right direction. Same way is in entrepreneurship, is our leaders or other mentors. We need to listen. For listening is one thing, but like, or mostly what we do, we are hearing, we are not listening. Listening when you are absorbing that information, then you are implementing that information, then is the direction change. But mostly I'm include there too. I'm listening so many things. You are implementing now this year, 2021, I'm like start implementing more. Why? Because I'm seeing like why this thing is not working, why other person is working. You don't need to compare and hard on yourself. Like I love my time freedom. I love what I do, but like the money is like in a flow, it's not yet. Why? Because I'm not a desperate for only money. I always say, I don't need to chase like the money. I need to chase my vision. What I'm doing right, or I need to do it because I'm a full-time mom for my family, I can say, for my kids, my parents, or my friend circle. Anybody need me in like, tell me like half an hour ago, I can switch my schedule because that's the flexibility I have. But like mostly when you're saying 9 to 5 job, somebody is your boss, is telling you to do this. Now you are doing yourself, your own work. but you have to be like, find the time, you have to be find the schedules, you have to be find the niche, how you're gonna do it. And the things if not working, we need to talk to each other. That's why we are doing this Mentor Monday call. That's why we need to ask each other, I'm approaching this thing this way, it is not working, what I need to change. Even like think about, like, I'm so thankful Dr. Agina's, like, since he started doing a health talk, my words change and my approach change. Why? Because I'm learning some new words. And like when you are talking about like digestive health, acids, issues, it's word change. Then we are learning how we can do these things under compliance, FDA. And this is like the one other thing. Then like mostly we don't ask ourselves, we are more confident. We need to start asking every single day, at least like 3 things to ourselves, like what I did, how I did, and why I did. Maybe like these 3 simple things. Maybe you have like other things. I did like, I get like talk to 10 people. Nobody said yes today. Then you get like 10 no's. Now maybe like you make a chart this way. You're gonna be talk like 30 days, like every day 10 people, you are collecting 30 no's. Think about like your ratio is a no, you're collecting 30 no's. Because I practiced with my other company before. Claudia is a manager. I'm an independent distributor since like I joined that entrepreneurship. One time, 1 month, we start like we are collecting only no's, because that's your ratio, because that way you don't give up. You believe yourself more stronger. Your courage is growing. Your ability is growing. You don't have like any fame or fear to ask people. If they said no, yes, that's all, thank you. And don't be like, say like this person said no to me, then I'm gonna leave her. Maybe this is not a right time for that person today, but keep it in log. Ask again 30 days, or ask again after 7 days. But I always believe myself, I'm the one who choose I'm gonna do this. If I'm not making money with this company yet, but I'm doing the right things, I believe myself I'm doing right. And I'm the one who taking advantage to make a money with the other way I have ability. But this is your extra work, because you decide, you choose, you have to be focused. This is like the other thing I can say. And if we are saying most of the time, if like you talk to 10 people, one person said yes, we are saying it's like a great, it's a accidental happen. No, it's a potentially happen, because you are doing continuous. That's like the main focus. Don't give up. I always believe myself, never give up. Try the different things, different techniques, all the affiliate marketings, all the entrepreneurship, they are doing their best, but there's a competition, right? We are part of that journey. We are the one who decide we're going to do our entrepreneurship. It is easy. First couple years is a struggle. And after that, it is get smooth. Yes. But like, and even like you see, after a couple years, you will get passion, whatever you're doing with the love. That's the way I'm looking in entrepreneurship. I love like going around with people. I love around teaching people, because like that's like a destiny I choose. Nothing is easy, but we have to do it. We have to do it together. If we can help anybody, you can back channel me anywhere. It's I'm all social media is Kulwinder.Samra, Kulwinder Samra. And you can find me in any platform. And for today's call, for my closing remarks, I'm gonna say you can find me anywhere, Kulwinder Samra. And even I'm hosting a YouTube channel, and I have a like doing every Monday 9 a.m. In the Toronto time. I'm doing a global tea talk. I have a business partner, is a clarity coach from Iceland. She's a guy from Ghana. She's living in Iceland. We come across with each other. We start like this platform. All men's and women's, or every human, we are unique. And we need to find our uniqueness, how we can share. If anybody want to come on that platform with like a one-day interview, you can open your mic, or you can message me back channel. I can book you for Mondays. Every Monday we are doing. Thank you very much for listening me. If you have any question or any comment, you can let me know. Or welcome Senthil from USA. He's joining too. Thank you, Elise, again for saying a thank you. Bensi, if anybody have any question or comment, you can tell me. Every day, like mostly this entrepreneurship, like you heard a word from Dave Daughtry or any other our leader or any company's leader, or as you are a leader for your family and stuff, right? Think about like this way, our story change every moment. How? Sometimes I'm saying, like, if I'm talking to my husband, my story and my words and my direction change, my vibes change. When I'm talking to my child, your vibes change. If you're talking to your grandparents, your vibes are changed. That's like the main focus. I'm really, really thankful for every individual who joined this today's call and listen to me. If you think I give a value for your entrepreneurship, it's like amazing. If you have any question or any concern, you can add in a group chat and tell us more about like what else you want to see. And I encourage you, we are in a right path and right journey. We are with the right people. That's like my belief. And I think you guys have to be like, stay tight with us with this belt, and you will see destiny change. We are entrepreneurship. This is like a new words, new ways changing the world. We are in the right path. Dr. Ajina is like joining us. Dr. Ajina, you are joined really, really little late. Maybe you will see the replay. And if you want to give, like today, I choose a word. I'm the one who mentored this call today for entrepreneurship. And we are like talking about, like, Dr. Ajina is my brother. 3-4 years back, I met on one convention. And since that day, I'm saying like our directions, our words change. If like Dr. Ajina, you're gonna share one thing, like we can give you a mic for like 5 minutes, we have more. Or anybody else, you're gonna give any comment, any question, you can ask, raise your hand, or you already right. Awesome. Thank you. I really love it because, like we are all here for inspire. Everybody have a goods and bads. Everybody have a ups and downs. Nothing is easy. My belief always, this road is a bumpy. Life is a struggle. But when you learn to live, nothing is like that human life. That's the way I find. I always believe together we can do a lot. But since I find this company, I find their logo, together building people, I don't know, my eyes, my heart always pumping. Wow, every day we are touching one person's life at a time. That's my belief. I'm not running desperate, but like I will see, like Dr. Ajina, he did in 2 years for a presidential diamond. You will see Jesse. So many other people, they are doing the things like planning, but I'm a full-time mom and full-time my family. And that's my first preference, but I'm creating a legacy. Always believe yourself. You can do it. Nothing is hard. Everything is possible. If like nobody have any question or concern, I think we can close a call in 4 minutes. Before closing, if anybody have any comment, Dr. Ajina, Jesse, Janet, Ruben, Matty, Alice, Florence, Bridget, Susan, Helen, Florence, Santhal, Margaret, Beatrice, Bensi, Hedy, Nelly, Mercy, Hoy, and Margaret. Everybody, thank you from bottom of my heart. Never quit. That's like the first thing, never quit. This road is bumpy, but it's possible. And if it's no.
Kulwinder, I love your background.
Dr. Ajina, I'm like saying, since I met Dr. Ajina, my words change medically. And I'm learning every time new things when we are talking to each other. I really love that, like you are here. And today, like Claudia have to run somewhere, and she called me 20 minutes ago. She said, can you hold this meeting for a mentorship? And word came in my head is entrepreneurship. We talk about entrepreneurship. What is entrepreneurship and how came in me? And that's all. I said, like, this is like a storytelling and sharing experience. Okay. Thank you. Do find the time and join us. I really love all the time what you do for us. And everybody, I'm telling, tight your seatbelt. We are in a right journey, right path. Entrepreneurship is like the next legacy for our families. That's all I can say. Thank you very much for today to joining us, and see you all in tomorrow, same time, different code for you will find on Dave Daughtry's calendar. Tomorrow is a health talk. Try to find a time to join these calls, and other thing, as a teacher, I encourage, we need to collaborate. We need to open our mouth to learn and say words. Then we can get like perfect. Thank you. Dr. Gina, you gonna say any last words?
Yeah, Kulwinder, thanks. Not really very familiar with what you discussed through, but you say you talked about entrepreneurship.
Right.
Which I believe is one of the biggest industries in the world. Is a way of expressing one's potential. You see, in an industry like ours, you're given free will, and you all begin, and you have similar opportunity, rights and privileges like everyone else. So we all begin at the same level. And the good thing about this industry is that it really doesn't matter what your background is. There's no discrimination. It doesn't matter whether you have high education or don't have education. What really counts a lot, even in growth in entrepreneurship scenario, is an attitude. And that calls for a mindset. Right. So when you develop a mindset of winning, and you work for a purpose, or what you want to achieve. I remember there was a time Les Brown told a story of how he had attended an interview with PhD holders. These people were so highly learned and very, very clever indeed. Right. And he was just a high school dropout. And all he did, he thought about his 7 children. He told himself, what does it matter about their PhDs? I have 7 children to take care of. And when he remembered his children, now he went in and fought the interview along against the PhD holders, and he got the appointment, and the PhD holders never got it. And it's similarly in our industry. Anybody, even one who doesn't have basic education, can win PhD holders, because what matters here is the amount of hunger one has. Now, when you have hunger, you do everything it takes to make this work out. When you don't have hunger, what Anthony Robbins calls, when you live in no man's land, where you're not hurting enough and you're not enjoying enough, so you're living in no man's land, that comfort will stop you from becoming successful. Develop a serious hunger for success, and this becomes a walk in the path for you. So if we can all develop that strong hunger to become successful, then we shall all become successful in the industry. Thanks, Kulwinder, and thanks for hosting today.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Ajina. That's like all about, you heard from Dr. Ajina or you heard from me. It is all about you. How much belief and success you want to see, and how fast you want to run. This is a marathon. Like, you have to be planned. You have to do it. Like, we are just here to encourage each other to keep it up. We are like believing in you guys. You're gonna do it. And thank you very much for today's joining us, and see you next time tomorrow on Dr. Ajina's call. You will see the Zoom code 712-222-7323, and see you all about tomorrow in a health talk. And thank you, and see you next time. Bye-bye.